Hey guys! So, we're going to do a get ready with me this morning. You guys noticed that I recently got my hair cut, and with the fashion colors that I wear, it is really best to not shampoo your hair every single day. So I thought I would show you guys how I make it through a day or two without being able to shampoo my hair. So we're going to call this, I don't know, bedhead to beautiful. This is what I looked like when I woke up today, and it's not really bad. It only needs a couple small fixes. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to throw on just a touch of makeup just because why not? Let's hang out and do that. So I don't generally wear a lot of makeup, but I do wear a small amount. I like to describe it as just enough to not scare small children. So I usually will just start with a base foundation, which again, I'm not a makeup guru, so I just put it on by hand. Now I will tell you, I did make the error of buying a slightly too light foundation, and I've been kind of fixing that by using a slightly too dark powder. It is what it is. I thought I got the right color and I didn't, but it's not that far off, and as my tan fades, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. So I do just a basic cover of foundation. If I don't feel like wearing a full foundation look, then what I'll do is I'll just put foundation where I have a little bit of discoloration, like this part of my face is a slightly different color. I'll do a little bit under my eyes and then just leave it at that, because sometimes you just don't feel like having that full face makeup feeling. So, and then just a loose powder. And again, my foundation is a little light, so my powder is a little bit dark just to counteract that. And I don't generally go nuts with a really crazy makeup look. I just do a pretty basic, easy. If I don't feel like darkening my eyebrows, and I don't today, I'll usually just brush them a little bit, because they get crazy. Like, it's crazy around here. And then instead of doing a full eyeshadow look, I just use a white shadow on my lids and underneath of my brow bone, and it kind of gives the illusion of more makeup than it is. And I think part of that is just due to the natural shade and coloring of my eyes, so you might not get away with it quite as easily, but I'll show you what I mean in a second. So when I do just the lid and the brow bone, it looks kind of a little bit more pink in this part. If I feel like doing more makeup, I'll accentuate that, but generally that's it. And then I throw on a little bit of mascara and a little bit of chapstick, and that's kind of just my everyday look. If I'm going somewhere nice and I want to do an eyeliner or a little bit more shadow, you can. Sometimes I'll put on a touch of blush with this, just like a pink kind of blush, but just a basic everyday walking around. This is pretty much all I do for most of my lives, and that's that. So let's get to the fun part and the hair. I'm just going to wash my hands real quick. Get the makeup off of my fingers. Yay! Do you know what? I just don't really wear a lot. And I used to, when I was younger, I used to be really, really super obsessive about makeup. But I find now that, in all honesty, I just want a little touch. I just want to have a little touch of makeup so I don't, feel like I'm hideous, but at the same point, I don't always want to feel made up. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. For me, it's a fine line, because I don't wear very much makeup. When I put on more, I'm like, why do I look like a baby prostitute? And I think part of that, honestly, is the weight that I've lost, because I used to spend so much of my makeup time contouring to make it look like I had a cheekbone, to make it look like I had a shape in my face that I just kind of normally have now. So the first thing that I do if I have to refresh my hair, if I'm not going to shampoo, is deal with this. It's kind of shiny. It's not really greasy or oily, but it just kind of doesn't feel great. So for this, I like to use, this is actually a Passion Parties product, but it's meant to absorb moisture, so I use it for this purpose. It's basically the same as a dry shampoo. So this one I apply with the little feather, and you want to just put a little bit of powder at the roots where it's shiny or where you feel like it might be a little bit kind of greasy. And then you just want to massage that in and see how immediately it takes away that shiny so that it doesn't look greasy. So that's step number 1, and look at how much better my bangs already look. That's it. And that's just a little bit of powder to make them less shiny. Now, what I did today, well, the other day when I did my hair, was I wore it curly. So for this is my natural curl. So I'm just going to wet my hands a little bit, and I'm going to kind of scrunch and wet at the same time, just to kind of adjust a little bit of the direction that the curl is going. And then at the back, and then I can either pull these pieces forward or back. And that's it. That's a good, quick, easy look for the day. I can spray just a little bit of hairspray on that, and I'm good to go for today. Tomorrow will be the day that I shampoo my color. And one of the other things I do is you want to shampoo in super cold. Like, if you don't have brain freeze, that water isn't cold enough when you're washing your colored hair. So that's it. Just a quick, easy. I'm together for the day. I'll throw on just a touch of chapstick before I start my live, but that's just a quick, easy how to fix your bed hair and get on your way out the door for the day. So I hope you guys have it awesome. Yes, it is. Oh, he's kind of a little sad with the chop off, but it will grow back and it will be good. Oh no, I missed part of my head in that. Well, I suck. I suck at angles. So I guess now I'll give you guys the better angle I'll turn so that you can see. There we go. Better angles, and I guess I'll work on that more next time. I'm not used to going live in the bathroom. But I think we're going to cook something today, so stay tuned. I kind of have something I want to talk to you guys about, and I don't know if it's just me, but I have a little bit of an obsession, and I call it smelling other people's food obsession. So I think that's a fun topic for Hump Day. I think I'm going to pop back in and we're going to do a live about that. And we're going to talk about, is it weird to smell other people's food? Should you hate it? Like, should I still want to smell non-keto food? So stay tuned. We're going to pop in and we're going to talk about that today. Have a good one, guys. Bye.